Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the race for the Iron Throne. Adam actually did get the game and install the mod, and I don't know if he started playing yet, but we should soon see, or by the time this episode goes live, we'll have already seen some Adam gameplay, because I'm about 20 episodes ahead right now. And being the case, I think we're due for a little bit of a recap episode. Catch everyone up on where everyone's at and where everyone's been in the 130 plus years I've been playing. And on a side note, summer has officially come to Alaska. It's the last day of May here, and temperatures exceeded 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So I had to install the air conditioner in the bedroom, otherwise there's no way I'd be able to sleep. And if you've never been acclimatized to a very cold region, you probably don't understand that, but that's the way it is. So let's check out Westeros and everything Westeros has gone through. The North. King Theon Stark. What a long and winding road we've had to get to have a Stark as the king in the North. Now, the history is that Theon Stark conquered, as a claimant, the Kingdom of the North. He got it from Lord Michael of Dawn Forest, who was Queen Barbara Stark's son. Before that, obviously it was Barbara, and there was no holder for a time. That was when Axbar, the wildling, took over. Before that it was Walder, who was the son of King Robb, the Young Wolf. Walder the Uncaring died comatose in bed roughly, 60 years ago. Robb was slain by Other in personal combat. Other the Kingslayer. Other the Other. I now see that reads Other. Other. Yeah, so that was in the Great War against the White Walkers. And really the only survivor of that war was Lord Commander Jon Snow, who killed a ton of White Walkers and then died in a hunting accident. There's the North for you. We go down to the Trident, and yowza. Who holds the Trident now? Why, that's my lady wife. Kingdom of the Trident. Held by Masha the Unfaithful, because she slept with my brother and had his baby. Before that it was Arthur Axbar, son of Viramire, Skin Changer. Yeah, it's a cute name. Before that, Arthur won the Bear. Yeah, so when the Great Wildling Conquest happened, we pretty much lost the Tully dynasty as rulers of the Trident. But Lord Pate of Riverrun is still the Lord of Riverrun. His heir is Sir Stevron, who's not a son. Stevron Tully. And he's got a strong claim on the Trident. The Vale? It's been held by House Harding. And for those of you who read the books, House Harding is, the whole Harold Harding situation. But in this situation, not so much. It's only recently held by House Harding. Well, ish. There was Erlon the Treacherous, who was the son of Artis, and the brother of Lord Courtney, Osmond, Other, Erlon. We go back, and yeah. So, House Harding eventually took it over, and then Axbar, and then Mathos. is imprisoned by me. I'm glad we did this, because I didn't even realize I had prisoners. I haven't played in a little while. So the situation with prisoners is I have Amina of Mountain Vale and Mathos of Mountain Vale. So yeah. His heir is Prince John of Mountain Vale. He's betrothed to Lady Fiona of Gotown. And his other son is Corwin, who's betrothed to no one. We'll have to keep that in mind. We have a possible betrothal in the Vale. Do I have any young daughters who are unspoken for? Queen Janna of the North, Lord Medwick of the West March, who I married to Marianne Cox for some reason. I do weird things. I play whilst imbibing, and it's... I remember Arthur. Arthur was an old dude who just became my squire randomly, and it was cool. And I've got Egon of Blueburn, my nephew. Oh, my brother's dead. I didn't even see that happen. That's cool. So I got Egon, and I got Azak. Azak, the skilled fighter at age 12. Alright, we're getting off topic here. We're going for the history. And unsurprisingly, we have a Brax as the king of the Westerlands. I'm just kidding, that's super surprising. We go into history, and Brax recently... Lauren the Last. I like that. I really do. Because I haven't been paying a lot of attention to these other kingdoms while I play. But Lauren the Last, he was the last Lannister to hold the Westerlands. And how did Rob the Eagle get it? Who knows? Tywin Brax. Yeah. There's just no real patrilineal line there to show why the Braxes have the Westerlands. But it's cool, like, just shows you things change. And the Stormlands. We've held the Stormlands for a while. Baird, before that it was Medwick. And before that it was Osmond the Fowler of the Vale. He held it for a good little while, 15 years or so. Lyness the Poet of House Anogarian. Daenerys Stormborn, really the last one to hold the Stormlands as a Baratheon was Shireen. More on her later. Dorne. Who holds Dorne? My lady wife. She's really quite powerful. So the Black Sun was the last Martell to hold it. Ricasso Martell has no claim because he's in the Night's Watch. Strong claims. Strong claims everywhere. We'll have to see if that holds up. We go over to the Reach. What a weird thing the Reach has been. The Kingdom of the Reach. Gardner, 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 Gardner. And then it went away for a really, really, really long time. And then Queen Darien Florent was appointed by the King on the Iron Throne, the Wildling. Actually, I believe it was on right before the Wildling, the Malister. We go up to the Iron Isles. Oop, wrong one. Sorry. Iron King Harrig Humble. So, the Kingdom of the Iron Isles was Greyjoy forever. And then Urus the Careless inherited. And House Humble took control 18 years ago. It's neat how that happens. I really do enjoy that mechanic, how things change over time, but one thing that hasn't changed is the Kingdom of the West March. As far as family goes, it has not been a lot of people. Colin the Elegant created it. He died in battle against Rhaegar, the Lowborn, who lived out his days. I rather enjoyed Cullen the Elegant despite his depression, gonorrhea. Yeah, he was a cool character. And he was eventually succeeded by Medwick, son of Harlan. You remember when we had that illness sweep through? Lord Paramount Medwick the Eagle. All those titles. He really increased the size of the land. Because if you look, Colin had the Kingdom of the West March, and the High Lordship of the West March, and the High Lordship of Brightwater, Hornhill, all the things that you want. But it was really Medwick who increased the size of the kingdom exponentially, and Medwick is the father of our current character. But if we want to look at the long history of the High Lordship, we go all the way back one further to Randall the Old, who we played as, who had the High Lordship of the West March, Lordship of Hornhill, and the Lordship of Old Town. He did well. He brought Cockleswent into the fold, and without that we wouldn't have been able to increase at the rate we did. But if you want to look at some scary-ass history, the 7 kingdoms of the Iron Throne, we've got Masha Mallister, my wife, right? And so you think, my kingdom goes back 4 guys in the time I've played. Well shit, that's 31 years ago for them, 4 people back. We go all the way back to the beginning. Robert died. That was the very beginning. He doesn't count, really. But Joffrey Waters, Joffrey Baratheon, beheaded on the order of Lord Maldrick of Deep Down, like 4 months into the game. So, yeah, he did not do well. Marjorie Tyrell died at 45. Had a bunch of kids, Lord Paxter, the Delicate Thor, yada yada, whatever. So who took over? Well, Stannis took over. And Stannis ruled for 4 years, till he died in battle against Lord Manfred Dondarrion. Well, of course, after Stannis dies, Shireen takes over, and dies childless, and hanged on the order of Queen Daenerys Targaryen, 3 years after she took the throne. And Daenerys, all she ever had was Rhaego and her dragons. Looks like her dragons are still alive. Drogon is 134, and his rider is Elena. That's weird not keeping track of the dragons, but they haven't come into play. So Denly, the Breaker of Chains, took over for Daenerys. Denly Thorne. At the time, I didn't really realize how that happened, but it happened. And he begat Lord Joffrey the Andal. And that was the end of House Thorne. Not the end of House Thorne, but the end of House Thorne's rule. Because then Gerald Grafton took over, and his family held the Iron Throne for a really, really long time. Like 38 years. Yeah. 38 years, and then Anna the Imperious never had a kid, and it passed to my father-in-law, Ellard the Talonless of Harlaw. Was offered up as a sacrifice when old dickhead Arthur won the bear, took over. And the wildlings only held power for 14 years. At which point I declared war, placed my wife on the Iron Throne, and now we're waiting for her to die. And she's the last of her group of siblings, although she would not, I don't think she would be first in line were it Melissa. No, she would not take precedence, and he never had a kid. Yeah, so Masha is really the rightful queen on the Iron Throne. Ish. It's weird. But yeah, so that's what we've done in this long playthrough. And I think we can do some more in this episode. Like I told you guys to remember, and you failed to remind me, we have a possible match here. Alicent, Lady of the West March, is 16. Should she be betrothed to an 8-year-old? Probably not. Oh, but she was spurned in my last attempt to betroth her to somebody, Alicent. So that means 6 more years, so she'll be 22. And she's shy and kind and charitable, and a charismatic negotiator. Well, worst case, gives us a strong alliance. Because this guy's got 12,500 men. So we arrange betrothal. See if we can arrange marriage. No. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Arrange the betrothal. Matrilineal? No. So we do that. We check out our situation up here. Special character actions are... Well, I don't want to ransom all prisoners because I've only got the 2, so I want to see what the chances are. Mathos has been imprisoned for 2 years. They don't have the gold for it. Alright, so check Mathos' situation. Defending, hostile, truce with Queen Masha for another 8 years. Yeah, so, just release them. Guess I gotta go into the intrigue menu to do that. Release from prison. Send. And release from prison. No, we can't. Not yet. But he did like us more for releasing his wife. Grassy Vale should really be ours, but right now it falls under Queen Masha, which means it will be Melos's. And same. And so all this stuff, it'll eventually be ours. And Dishga, Nymeria of Gosa. Alright. All stuff we can press later. I'm not overly concerned. Yeah. I mean, once we're on the Iron Throne, things will be easier. We don't have anybody raised right now, so that vassal levies. Slaver's Road. I didn't even know we still had Slaver's Road. Hey! Yeah, it looks like our possessions are coming back to us now that the wars are over. And this is Darkdell. So why? His heir is his son. His son is Liege to Mega. Leighton of the Ring. Queen Darien. So it'll go to the Reach. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Unlanded Sons. Lord Medwick. I'm sorry, we have nothing to give you, but when your mother dies, everything will be fine. Ah, we don't have a high opinion of her. And all these crazy-ass claims. So we'll play a little bit. But of course, important decisions are available. I really don't want to hold attorney. They're super duper mega expensive. Dragons. So there's Drogon, Blackhorn, and Jelmanza. A lot of wild dragons. So, I don't know, maybe we do the dragon taming thing sometime in the future. Probably not. To the good warrior Bayard, I have decided to accept. Of course you have. And I can hold attorney. I don't want to. So we check the intrigue. Release this guy. See what that does to his opinion. Oh, he likes me. Let me check out the good old minor titles. Yep. So the notification system is doing its job. I don't have any minor titles I need to give out. Knuckle crack. Okay. What's going on here? She just lost Lazosh. Does that mean she's at war? Kenrick of Seagard. Kenrick Malister. And he controls Seagard. Alright, I think she'll be fine. Let's see if I can arrange an alliance. Oh, but then we'd go to war. We'll worry about that later. I don't need to be at war right now. I need to just get back my domain soldiers. Soldiers. We could claim all these things for all these people. Son was born to Lord Medwick of the West March and Marion Cox named Edgeran. Is he any good? No, he's not any good. What's the situation with my heir? His wife is Lady Johncia of Cockleswent, the one I thought was a genius, but I screwed up somehow. But she is pregnant, so that's good. We will continue the family line, and even if we didn't with him, we've always got Medwick. I do need to see if my council is optimized right now. He's a 9. Aller. But only 3 diplomacy. Well, Mega Aller. I don't care what they think. So we'll have him oversee the province. Get some more money. The Justiciar, 15, good. Master at Arms is Melos, is almost certainly the best. Lord Treasurer, 11, alright, that's fine. Spy Master, 14. Marion is 15. No, we'll keep Medwick. Gotta keep the boy on. We have a great maester. Just like fabulous. So we'll roll with what we got, having replaced the Castellan. Check out the factions, see if there are any dangerous factions. There's... Why does he want to depose me? That's weird. Hey, quit trying to depose me. Tyrell died. Awesome. Now let's form an alliance. Alright, I guess I can't form an alliance with Lord Melos of Cockleswent. Really? Oh, because he's my vassal. Right. Well, we already have a de jure alliance. Or I should say, yeah. What is my Justiciar doing? King's Landing to fabricate claims. And I have claims on the Chiefdom of Highgarden, Lordship of Leicester, and King's Landing. So get out of there, dude. I don't need you there anymore. We'll put you in... Improved diplomatic relations? Yeah, why not? Get up to Mountain and Vale and improve my relations. How is your war going, sir? 35% in favor of King Theon of the North. High Septon Extra Large has been succeeded by High Septon Extra Large 1. Whatever. Whatever. So, once the Wife's War ends, with Lord Kenric of Seagard, perhaps she'll grant me some extra lands. I don't know, maybe. And we got Aemon Tali. Okay. My son Azak has gained 2 stewardship. Whoa, he's awesome. He might become one of my greatest generals. Good news. Let's find you a little lady to get betrothed to. What is this? Oh, we're in this war. Oh, that's fine. We don't need to help. But if we look at characters, we'll search the realm for women. No. No. Any. Adult. No. We want to find a young maiden who's pretty good at stuff. Let's see if we can find him a genius. Alright, these are all actually geniuses. Leona, a Hill Clansman, Alla Courtier in the West March, Alla Fossaway. She's quite good. She's got the genius trait. She's a twin. She's my courtier. Huh. I could almost certainly marry him off to her. What about Strong? Courtier in the wall. Muy fuerte, wildling, patient. Does not like me. What about Quick? Quick. Marjorie, Courtier in Honeybridge. She's a Reachman. I kind of like the genius thing. We're unlikely to find him a noble woman to marry, but I might as well look around. Then again, by definition, it would have to be a matrilineal marriage because he is, you know, a bastard. Though I could raise him to nobility, that's always a possibility. Did I check here? Yeah, I checked here. I didn't check on the reach, though. It's so hard to click. Stupid gray shield. Jane Flowers. She's a bastard as well. Ooh, she's Chase Gross. No. Alright, so I think we set up the whole Alzok to Genius Girl. Genius. Allah. Yeah, that'll be good. So Azok is engaged. And he may be raised to nobility, who knows. Melos may shine to having his bastard brother as a ruler. Yeah, not a high lordship, but a lordship. We'll see. Anyway, guys, we're out of time for this episode. Thanks for sticking with me through the history lesson of this current playthrough. And I'll see you in the next one.